Busy hour on Good Morning Football Overtime. Our first guest is a former New York Giant, a wide receiver, a Super Bowl champion, a friend of our show, and in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, he's teaming up with the NFL Alumni Association for the On 3 Weight Health Hike campaign. That's very fun to say. Please welcome back Victor Cruz. What's going on, Victor?
What's up, guys?
How
always
are
good
you?
to hang out with you guys. Always good to hang out. Always good to talk ball. All the things. All is well. No complaints.
I'm so glad to hear that. Let's do that. Let's talk some ball. It wasn't pretty to start at times for the offense of the New York Giants. However, there is a spark under center now, and that is in the form of the rookie quarterback, Jackson Dart. Just look under the hood for us with this situation, and what do you observe of him? What do you know of Jackson Dart? What sets him apart for this team?
Well, I think it's just his energy levels, right? Obviously, he understands that he had to bring some energy on this football team. He had to bring a spark when he got the start and got the nod. And I think Daboll did a really good job of using his athleticism to his advantage and really understanding that he brings a different skill set than some of the other quarterbacks on the roster. He can bring him outside the pocket a little bit more. He can do more things with his legs when the play breaks down. And you can call some more design runs for him as well. So I was really excited with what I saw out of Jackson Dart. Obviously, you know, there's still some things to clean up. It's never a perfect game. You always got things to build on. But I like what we saw thus far and excited for what the future holds for this young man.
Yeah, Vic, he used energy and spark. Those words could also be applied to Malik Neighbors. Now, unfortunately, he did go down for the season with that horrific knee injury. Have you had the opportunity to reach out to him yet? And if you have, would you mind sharing a little bit what you may have said?
Yeah, I reached out to him and just told him, man, keep your head up. You're going to, you know, luckily he's got youth on his side. He will recover. He will be fine. He will rehabilitate back to health and be 100%. I told him injury has a way of providing perspective, right? You can kind of sit back now and you can kind of assess your career and assess the landscape of what you want to do, kind of sit back and kind of map it out. If you had to landscape your career for the next 10 years, what does that look like for you, both on and off the field, of things you would like to accomplish? And I think injury has a way of setting that stage for him, and I think he'll do exactly that and really understand what he wants to do and how he wants to attack the next, God willing, 10 to 12 years of his career.
I'm sure Malik really appreciated that veteran sort of feedback and just support. And Giants fans have relied on you so much throughout your career there. Back in April, you had a very important job. You announced the 105th pick in the 2025 draft. Let me take you back for a second.
With the 105th pick in the 2025 NFL draft, the New York Giants select Cam Skattebo, running back, Arizona State.
Yeah. All right. That guy is a dude. Were you thinking he'd be this good when you made that announcement? And just what have you thought so far through 4 weeks?
I thought it's been incredible. When I made the pick, I was instantly excited because I knew he was a guy I've obviously watched play. You watched him, especially towards the back end of his college career when he started to make some noise and really make a name for himself in college. You understood the skill set and what he brought to the team and what he brought from an energy perspective. I mean, I think the guy would run through a brick wall if you told him to, if it was for the benefit of the football team. And that's what you want. I think he embodies what the Giants culture is. And I think there's no coincidence that he wears Ahmad Bradshaw's number, because they both really embody the same energy in terms of, like, do anything for this football team, for their teammates. Ahmad Bradshaw to this day is one of the best teammates I've ever played for. And I think Cam Skattebo is the same way. And I'm really excited for this kid. I really want him to continue to be the same guy he is. And there's an energy that he brings with Jackson Dart. And they're really the focal points of this offense now, which is interesting in terms of two rookies, right? Two young guys really being the pillars of this team now moving forward, obviously with the injury to Malik Neighbors and how the team is designed moving forward.
Yeah, it looks like a real authentic friendship that's developed between those two, which is really amazing to see. Cam Skattebo has elicited a lot of emotions for Giants fans. You know, one of celebration when he was selected, and then one of anger on our show in particular, since Kyle Brandt hands out the angry run scepter from a week to week, and we're very proud of that. However, Victor, since you are more of a finesse guy, if you will, when you played, I'd love for you to assess the backflip touchdown celebration from one Cam Skattebo, because this thing was pretty impressive in terms of athleticism from a big, angry runner.
It's extremely impressive. I mean, I can only do a backflip on my bed. Like, For him to do a backflip and have the confidence to do it at that stature is impressive. And he stuck the landing, hands out,
and then the
whole
surf.
thing, and then the surf. I mean, do 100 flips, my guy. If you're in the end zone doing a flip, that means something positive is happening, so keep going.
That's awesome.
That's definitely a bold move on his part, but you made a bold prediction, Vic, about the Giants back in June, telling the New York Post, quote, "I predict that the Giants are at least going to go above 500 this year." How do you feel going into Week 5? Are you still solid on that statement?
I'm still solid on it, man. I can't turn back now. It's only 1 month in. I can't turn back now. I got to keep going. I think this team, and luckily, I mean, I was a little shaky the first 3 weeks. I'm not gonna lie. and then now we got some energy. We got some fire back up underneath us. So I'm excited to see what we do, man. I'm excited to see where Daboll takes this offense. I think, obviously, with the loss to Malik Neighbors, it forces us as an offense to be more well-rounded. We have to get everybody the football. It's got to be all hands on deck. So I'm excited to see how Daboll kind of shapes this offense into what he wants it to be and what he wants it to become. But more importantly, I'm excited that this defense is actually getting after people and they're making it tough on quarterbacks. And hopefully that stays the case week in and week out, as we'll need it and Jackson Dart will need it to be in favorable down and distances and be put in positions where he can be, his normal self and he can go down the field and not be asked to do so much.
Yeah, maybe if they get above 500, there'll be a couple of victory backflips on the bed there.
Exactly.
In honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, you're taking part in the On3 Weight Health Hike campaign, and we actually have a quick preview.
The advice I would give is that it's never too late. I think if you care about health, and if you care about how you feel and you care about your family members, it's really bigger than you. It's really more so about the people that are around you, the people that depend on you. But it starts within yourself. It starts within you to make those necessary changes, to want to be different. And I promise you, if you start that journey, only good things will come of it at the very end. Mi nombre es Víctor Cruz y estoy aquí para celebrar Hispanic Heritage Month contigo.
That's awesome, and that is such an important message. Can you tell us more about this than just, again, why was it so important for you to get involved?
Yeah, this is important for me because it's something I grew up seeing, right? I grew up in a Hispanic household, Hispanic community. I saw what, health does and the lack of health care and the lack of, a diet and paying attention to your diet can really affect your community. I've seen the elderly pass away from diabetes and heart disease, and I've watched it firsthand. So it's really something that hit close to home to me. So when the NFL Alumni Association reached out to me to be part of this campaign, it was a no-brainer for me to be part of it and to lend my name and lend a hand and lend awareness to something like this. And it's really important for me to just stay connected to it because it's still something that's happening to this day. It's something that people need to be aware of, making sure that they're taking care of their health because it does lead to heart diseases and diabetes. I mean, they can go to NFLon3.org to get all the information that they can and all the resources and health tips that they get on there because they can't do it alone. Between your local healthcare providers and FDA-approved care, we got to be in this thing together and be in this thing wholeheartedly in order to make a change to all of our communities.
Well, Victor, the NFL Alumni Association, I'm sure, is happy to have you. You're always such a positive and impactful spokesperson when it comes to this stuff. So well done. Way to take it on. And we look forward to hearing more from you as it pertains to the On3 Weight Health Hike campaign. Victor Cruz, everybody, NFLAon3.org. Go check it out. That is our friend, our guy, and somebody who knows the celebration in the touchdown category all too well. And frankly, at Levi's Stadium in February, you have to imagine you're going to see those moves to Bad Bunny at halftime from Victor Cruz.